The restaurant has been open, but it has long been the focus of protesters ever since McDonald's applied to build in the hills of Tacoma since 2011. The protesters say they don't want the burger giant in their small town for several reasons. Some of those are because they believe it will drive away local business while creating increased traffic and litter. But most of all, they say they don't want it because it's simply bad for their children. The protesters took their fight to McDonald's head office in Chicago last year. It was there that they handed over a petition signed by more than 100,000 people. But despite their efforts, the restaurant has today opened its doors, and as expected, protesters were there all morning, but so were the supporters.
I don't think they'll have the support to keep it open. People don't want to eat junk food in the hills, and people don't come to the Dandenong Ranges to eat junk food.
I've come here to buy the first burger.
And why?
Just to say that I bought the first burger, really.
I think everyone's entitled to their own position, but the way they've gone about it is just ridiculous.
Laney, welcome
Hello.
to the Tom Laney show.
Live from where?
Live from, well, we're on the road to Tacoma. Tacoma McDonald's, grand opening. Are you ready?
Yep. It's, 10:30 opening. We're there at 10:37.
We're going to be nice and late for the opening.
Of course we're late.
We got kids in the car.
Hey.
He's made us run late a bit. Trying to get some batteries, trying to get some cameras,
We didn't even need the batteries. But
try to get a nice portable recorder we've got now.
beautiful. So far, no traffic.
We've got the GoPros. Haven't seen any protesters yet.
We're
I can
almost
see-
on Build, or we're on Build.
I can actually see a sign for burgeroff.org right there on the traffic light.
It's getting exciting.
Getting very close to
Coming
Tacoma.
around the corner.
There's still no traffic. See,
Still
if it
not.
was a peak hour period, this would be full at the moment.
So maybe it's not open yet. Or maybe it is. We're about to
no,
find
but
out.
like in general for this area.
Oh,
there's
coppers!
It's exciting already.
Here we go.
Sonia, that copper dog.
I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cops already.
Oh, look at
Flags.
the line. Holy
Nice.
No, see, this line isn't that bad.
Here we go. You got the camera, bro? Film those cops.
We got to get these GoPros going.
Got GoPros, got cops surrounding, got
Film some
unmarked
police.
cars, never fail bottles for some reason. Oh, look at these. Now, we actually talked to a person, who was his name? Gary from Burger Off.
He was the head PR for Burger Off.
And he wasn't happy with our phone call.
And he was a fatso as
He
well.
was a big
I remember
fatso.
that.
And hopefully we'll be able to see Gary. But we'll see the protesters here. There's a lot of dickheads around here. All of them wearing red shirts. Let's honk our horns. I like our honking now.
We're all going, oh, there's another car in front of us.
left.
We're going in.
all those people.
Looks like we're just about ready for opening if we aren't open already. A lot of fucking,
There's a lot.
maybe some midnight.
Can you hear the music?
Might be
Oh, no.
sounds like a midnight OLS band. Oh, the guards, the cops, 2 cops, 3
Pretty
cops,
busy. I would like a park
5
somewhere.
cops, 6 cops,
Where am
7
I
cops,
parking?
8 cops. I've seen 5 cop cars already. I've seen about 8 security guards. I can see a guy from Macca's head office, I reckon, up there.
I don't know why they've got this, like, such a big PR sound system, whatever, just for their crappy song.
Oh, we found ourselves a nice car park. Lane's going to pull a reverse right now.
Yeah, we've got to get that reverse action.
So, we've seen the sights.
Have you decided what you're going to get yet, Tom?
I don't know. I think I'm going to get... Well, I guess breakfast is over now. I would have liked some hotcakes, maybe.
Yeah, well, you're not going to get hotcakes.
Might have to get a Big Mac meal. Kids doesn't want anything. He's going the salad
I don't
route.
know why you'd go to the
get
Big Mac.
cheesy.
You'd go to the Macca's opening without buying anything.
Sure. And you know what I haven't seen yet? I haven't seen any people like us. I haven't seen any trolls down there.
No people with recorders yet.
No, not yet.
All right.
So we're going to
let's
go inside and hopefully we get some good stuff that can go on the show that won't be bad. And unfortunately, we didn't get anything, Laney.
We got a little bit.
We got a little bit, but overall, pretty tame day down there at Tacoma.
Well, I think the thing that I did like, listening back to that now,
Yeah.
car sounded pretty cool.
Hey, it did sound like a good car.
Yeah.
We put a good investment in that.
Yeah, it sounds better than in real life.
Right. There's a lot of protesters down there, probably about 100 or 150 or so.
Yeah, about 100, I reckon.
Probably 100. There's
But
a lot of
how many pro Maccas people?
a lot of
were there?
dickheads who were talking a lot of shit.
There was a lot.
And a lot of fucking bogan guys who were yelling at the hippies.
Yeah.
But
And showing off and stuff, showing Macca's bags. And
a lot of bullshit. But overall, pretty boring day.
I expected
like an assault to happen,
Ah,
people to get arrested left, right, and centre. Which do we have something about you getting arrested?
Oh, well, we might have something later on. We had a bit of trouble down there. Probably had the most trouble out of anyone actually
I think
down
we
there at the
did.
protest. We probably had the most trouble.
We probably had the most dirty looks. I remember trying to interview that lady and saying to her, "Oh, sorry, have we done an interview with you already?" And she just gave me the dirtiest greasy and walked off.
So we went down there to Tacoma on, was it Monday, opening day, Monday.
Yes.
And we went down there, we
It was
drove
an
down.
unofficial opening. So
Unofficial
they kept
opening.
on saying that it was going to open.
I heard it was 2 months from like I thought it was. Everyone was saying it was June
Yeah.
on the news, and then now they've just pushed
But
it.
then when we were going there, we were told it's going to open at 6.
Yeah,
And then we were told again it was going to open at 10:30,
Yeah.
and
It didn't
ended
open
up
then.
it opened at 11.
as per usual, we did show up late like dickheads, and we
So perfect timing.
perfect timing. we had to wait half an hour for it to even open, and there was a shitload of people trying to get inside.
Yeah, we didn't even get in for
Didn't get it for ages. And we interviewed some people. There's a good clip up on our YouTube page.
Yeah, but a summary of the day.
Yeah, summary of the day. We did a lot of interviews. We did a lot of other shit. That was all right. Some of the things we didn't even record, which was fucked.
We recorded a few things that was shit as well that I thought would be good at the time.
Yeah.
What
well-
about the one that you didn't record?
Well, the one I didn't record, we asked a lot of stupid questions. Like
All of them were stupid.
the whole time when we initially got there, we kind of bitched out a bit. We didn't want to do it.
Yeah, but then when we broke the ice,
Yeah. As soon as you break that ice,
that
kind
was
of
it.
just like, well, I guess I'm here.
I remember we rocked up and it was like, all right, let's just ask the most stupid questions. Let's just abuse everyone, whatever. And then we got there.
And it's a lot fucking harder than you think it is.
We walked
You watch
around for
cunts-
how long?
You
20
watch guys
minutes?
like Josh Wade or whatever, and they go and ask just dumb sluts, stupid questions.
It's not that easy.
It ain't that fucking easy.
And I can, on the phone, I can call anyone and say anything. But
When you're
when
face to
yeah,
face,
when you're
looking
face
at
to
someone,
face and you're looking them
a
in
real
the eye,
person.
and you're going to ask them a ridiculous question, you
Yeah.
kind of
You-
second think about it.
and sometimes when you do it, it fucks up, and that's what happened to me. So we were sitting around, we're eating out. Me and Laney both got Big Mac meals.
Good choice.
And we're sitting around, and I came up with this idea to ask a fat guy. What did I ask him? Oh, what would you look like a guy who would enjoy Macca's? What do you think of the store? Pretty. It's not really that even harsher question, but
It was pretty harsh because we were going in to ask a fat person.
right. And I asked the guy right in front.
And wait, hang on.
Yeah.
You wanted to ask him as well whether they were going to audition to be Grimace?
Yeah.
Was
So
that-
the second question was, have you got a casting call for the role of Grimace in the upcoming Macca's movie?
So I thought it was two horrible questions.
If
Like,
you're a
two
fat, I
bad
guess if you're a
questions.
fat guy, you wouldn't like it.
And you've pointed out, you and Kieran both pointed out who you wanted. You found
Right.
your target.
Found my target.
I'm like, sweet, some fat guy's going over there. He's just sitting down.
Yeah.
Like, you ask him a question, he'll probably be
Laugh it
offended. And
off.
we walk off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we walk over, and he's sitting with his wife and his what?
So the guy's probably about-
10-year-old, 12-year-old daughter.
Probably about 10, I reckon. So I walk
So you
over.
knew that. All right, go on.
So I walk over, and the guy's this curly. He's got curly hair. He's got kind of curly dark hair, and he kind of looks
Good,
like a bit.
unfortunate looking.
He looks a little bit He looks a little bit slobby, but his wife kind of looked nice. She had nice
Yeah.
glasses on,
Nice daughter as
tipped
well.
blonde hair, and she's in there kind of conservatively. But we asked about the interview, and they all laughed it off, and they thought, oh yeah. She even said to me, "Oh, you want to ask him because he's a bit large?" And me and Kieran laughed it off.
Laughed it off. That was it.
I think it was all funny. And I remember the really distinct thing I remember before I asked this question was the little girl, his little daughter, was staring at me just like a puppy dog eyes, like
Because she was so nice. The
But-
daughter was just an innocent angel.
very innocent. And I asked this question. I said, "So, mate, you look like a guy who would enjoy Macca's. What do you think of the store?" And then all of a sudden he goes, "Well, I don't mind the store. Yeah, it's pretty good." But the reason I'm like a big guy is I've had 3 strokes and a heart attack in my life. So I spend a lot of time in hospital, and I take 25 pills a day. That makes me bloated. So yeah, I'm pretty sick. So that's what makes me fat. And my heart dropped. But the worst part is I look over to the little girl, and the little girl is looking at me like I'm killing her dad with the questions I'm asking.
But I was standing over to the side because it was pretty busy and I didn't want to get in the way.
Fucking
So
packed.
I was sort of out of earshot for the questions.
Yeah.
I knew what you were going to ask.
Yeah.
And I knew it was going to be funny and everything. And you just erupted in laughter straight after the first
Because
question.
I couldn't believe, like, that was the... Because you do these bits and you're hoping to get someone angry or whatever, but this guy was the nicest guy.
Yeah.
And he told me this, probably the worst thing that's ever happened to him is 3 strokes and this heart attack. Just this traumatic thing. And he just laughed it off because it hurt him so much that it made him a weaker person. And I was pointing that out to him. And his daughter was there while I asked. I
But
felt
when you
so
laugh-
bad. But I had to laugh because it was
but
unbelievable.
When you did laugh, because I couldn't hear everything and I knew what was going on, and then you laughed, I started sort of like smiling and laughing to myself. So it was like the wife was just looking straight at me.
Yeah.
So she would have been, these people are horrible.
Oh, because at the start, the wife she was friendly and nice.
Yeah.
At the end, I didn't really make eye contact with her because I can kind of tell she was okay, but she was inside. She was just glaring at us.
It made me sad afterwards just to think that, like, they've probably gone home and really sat down and thought about it. It's like, I'm really fat. My life is fucked.
Not even that. They probably all went home and they all probably cried together because of the traumatic incident that I put them through and all the memories I made them relive.
Yeah.
It was fucked. And that's the lesson you have to learn. When you want to ask these fucked up questions, you have to be prepared for fucked up responses.
That's the thing. I think you need to go into it just expecting the worst.
For sure. But there's... we did get some alright stuff that wasn't as traumatic.
Do we have an interview?
We do have an interview. We have an interview you did. And you only came in with a couple of the questions. You didn't end up much, but it's kind of funny.
Right, well, I walked into the interview with one question in mind.
Right.
And so I've asked the guy for the interview.
Mm-hmm.
I've asked the question and play the clip,
All right,
and then we'll see what happens.
There you go. Yeah. So just straight out, do you hate Ronald McDonald?
Yes, I do.
Do you think he's just an evil person?
He's not a person, he's fake.
Fake.
Yeah, he's just imagined, he's made up.
But you'd say in general he's an arsehole?
Basically, yes.
Fair enough. Alright, we got anything else? That was pretty much...
Thank you.
That was the main thing we needed to know.
So Laney didn't really have fucking jack and shit there to ask. You go in there trying to be funny and then you're like, well, whoops, I guess that's it. You didn't give me so much.
Oh, that was... It was fun at the time.
It was fun.
I reckon I had like a lot of good interviews.
Yeah, there's some good stuff. It's a good clip we got up in there. You definitely should check it out.
The YouTube clip, I think, is pretty solid.
Couple of dissenters. Sasha, not a fan.
Really?
Not a fan.
What? What did he not like? He just didn't think it was that good overall?
Just he thought it would be a bit... We thought it'd be more dicks, but I don't think he realises how hard it is to really be a dick. Especially because the people were so
more
nice.
dicks as in, like, say more dicks. Like...
No, more be more
more
like
being bad people.
Be more like Brett White.
No, I can't do that.
No.
But overall, I think it was a good video, and like even me as brother shared it. I didn't expect.
We got a lot of shares.
That was
got
nice.
up on a couple of pages, so definitely should check it out. Also, when we were recording the video, Laney, we did a little skit with all the protesters.
So this was planned in McDonald's.
Yes,
we were eating. It was nearing the end of the day.
Yeah,
we still had a few more things we wanted to say. I wanted to interview a little girl and stuff, and just not abuse her, but just be like, "Do you not want to be here?" kind of thing. I thought we had some good interviews.
He had funnier things that he wanted to say rather than what he just said.
Yeah, but I thought we still had some material left. Right. But anyway, the idea was...
Well, I wanted to initially just go into... we'll get some Happy Meal toys and we'll run into the middle of the road and we'll kind of yell at the protesters and then we'll smash that toy on the ground. But then Kieran...
I didn't like it.
And then Kieran came up with this different thing, a different twist on it, that we'd get all the protests... We'll get a group of protesters around us and kind of like circle around us and then I throw the toy down in the middle of them, smash the toy, and then I throw up me and you throw the fist up in the air as a sign of solidarity, fucking black fist, and it didn't work out that well.
So it seemed like an alright idea.
It seemed like it would just be a bit where we'd kind of look like we're taking the piss out of them, and then they wouldn't react.
Yeah, but the worst thing was, I'm kind of skipping ahead type of thing, but. When we asked the people to come over, we told them what was going to happen. They were all willing. But there was this one lady who had tape over her mouth.
Yeah.
She kept on talking to me, but I couldn't hear a word she was saying. I just had to agree to everything she said.
Yeah, definitely what you said.
She's probably like, do you hate Maccas? Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're good.
And saying there's this other girl with a mask on, and she kept kind of like, she was being really nice to me, But I can't talk to you if you're wearing that stupid black... She had this stupid black and white mask on. What am I going to say to you?
There. Anyway, so we had them all lined up.
Ready to go. And I threw the toy on the ground and I smashed it as hard as I could. And I just thought it would just bounce straight ahead.
It was like a sort of round shape.
Yeah.
But then it had like arms and legs that were sticking out. So that was... In
hindsight, I kind of looked stupid.
You probably thought about it. Probably should have thought about it.
I smashed the fuck out of the toy, bounced off, bounced a perfect bounce, like the best bounce you could get, but sideways, not frontways, onto a perfectly oncoming car. This nice, fairly new Commodore.
It was like very new, I think.
And it bounced a really loud noise. So loud that it could be picked up on a GoPro from about 10 meters away.
I couldn't believe that.
Through a camera case.
Yeah, it didn't get... Our microphone got it, and our GoPro got it. Like, that was...
Yeah. And straight away, I just ran away. I was like, fuck, that's unbelievable. I can't believe my bad luck. And I said the guy, and he turns up the street to the BP and stops. But the worst part is, as I turn... Because all the protesters are in the way of my sight, but then I turn back, and I see two cops. One with a handheld speed gun, the other just fucking looking at me with a disgusting look. Wasn't impressed.
So, what did you... Straight away, you went over and said
Straight
sorry.
away, I ran over to the guy in the Commodore, and I said, "Oh mate, I'm so sorry," because I did not want to fucking pay $2,000 or whatever it is to redo a paint job.
I'm sure he's got a little dent. Like, there's no way it could have hit his car that hard and not made a mark.
Yeah, you and Kieran both looked at it and you thought you saw something.
I tried to look away from it and just be like, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Just sort of walk away.
Anyway, he drove off, but the cops...
He didn't want to be there. He's like, the cop was standing in front of his car, and he's like, "Can I go now?" Yeah, good. Just leave, please.
Quite sick of being in Tacoma.
So you got written up.
I got written up.
And we don't know what's going to happen.
Don't know what's going to happen. Didn't get arrested. So anyone who's listening who thought I got arrested... I know I got arrested for running naked through Queensland and Gold Coast New Year's once. This time, didn't get arrested.
But the thing was, like, as soon as it happened and everything, you ran off. I was standing there with the protesters because, like, I had the microphone and everything. And the protesters are saying straight away, "Oh, he didn't do it," because they're so anti-cops that she's like, "Oh, straight away you can see it's on the footage. He didn't mean it."
For some reason,
like, jeez,
the weird part was, for the whole time, if you were looking at us, it seems like we're taking the piss out of them, but they were really nice to us, and they were on our side. I don't understand
the whole day they loved us, especially when we did the DJ bit. That was cool.
The DJ bit, I didn't understand why the fuck he let us do it. We're just standing there in front of two bushes, DJing like morons.
So what ended up happening there? We didn't pretend that you got arrested. We posted the photo.
We posted on the page, and we actually got people actually believed it for some reason.
Yeah, we got a couple of calls straight away.
I wasn't in handcuffs or anything. I just looked like I was talking to the police. But we got a couple of calls from Al. Seemed like Al was reacting to it.
He was keen.
And we thought Mum called Kieran, but she didn't. She actually accidentally called him. But what we do have we do have Mum. Oh, sorry, we do have Kieran.
Wait, hang on. Just before, so she called.
Yeah.
And we were sitting at home at the time.
At home.
In front of the computer.
Right.
And Kieran's like, "I have to record
this reaction."
So he just let it ring and recorded it, and this is what happened.
Oh, sorry, mate. I rang you by mistake.
Oh, you rang me by mistake?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right.
I didn't have heard from him at all.
Did you hear the news?
No.
Tom got arrested today.
Better not have.
What do you mean? I thought he would have called you. Didn't he call you?
No, you're lying.
What do you mean?
Why would he get arrested?
What we were doing is this bit where he was going to get everyone behind him and he was going to throw this toy on the ground, like all the Tacoma protesters behind him, and the toy hit the ground and bounced up and then smashed someone driving past the windshield, and then he got arrested.
So now where is he?
He's in jail. They said they're going to let him out later today. It's just they've got to hold him for a while.
Idiot. So does he get a fine?
Yeah, it'll be like when he got arrested for being naked, I guess.
Yeah. Unbelievable. What happened?
We were doing a bit where he threw the toy on the ground and it bounced.
What toy?
It was just a Macca's toy, like in protest. We were smashing Macca's toy just as a joke to be dickheads, and it bounced up and smashed some guy's windshield. So I guess he'll have to pay for that too.
What?
windshield. The side, driver's side when I say windshield, the window on the car.
You're joking.
Nah.
You've got to pay for all of that.
Yeah.
Fucking, you guys are idiots, honestly. Are you mucking around or not?
No, dead serious. I reckon you'll have
You
to
better
foot
be,
some
I'm
of that
telling
bill.
you now.
Why would I lie about this?
I have no, well, I know why, because you guys are idiots. Guys, you guys don't always tell the
It
truth.
wasn't us, it was Tom.
Eh?
It wasn't me and Laney, it was Tom's idea.
Fucking idiots. You all went along with it.
Yeah, well, it was pretty funny. Until he got arrested.
Yeah, and then now all this expense.
Yeah, might be on the news tonight. Channel 7, all that were there.
Great.
Riots.
Well, sounds like it was worth it, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it was a good bit for the
Yeah.
radio show.
No, I'm not impressed one iota. Not one iota.
Oh, well. I'll get him to give you a call when he gets home.
Alright.
Bye,
See you
Jules.
later.
Love you.
Bye. Bye.
She was pissed.
She was pissed, and she actually believed Kieran. I had no idea why the fuck she believed him.
I wouldn't believe Kieran.
Seems like there's a couple of times where I got arrested on New Year's for being nude, and then there was that time I went to hospital because I had to shit myself on New Year's.
Because you vomited and shat your pants at the same time.
Correct.
That was 2 New Years in a row.
Two New Year's in a row. So
we're
I guess
pretty close to New Year's. Something could have happened.
And I'm pretty sure both times Mum got in contact with Kieran or someone. So I guess she has good reason not to. I guess she has good reason to believe us.
To believe the worst. Just for you.
We also talk a lot of shit to her. There you go. Didn't get arrested. Probably will get a fine. And we got a video for it.
Good day.
Good day.
But definitely go and see the video.
Definitely go and see the video. We've also got some other stuff coming up. We got well, we had him last time. We had Blake, and he did a good.
We had him first episode. We skipped second episode.
We skipped the
which
second
I was
episode.
disappointed about.
I think every 2 weeks is probably good enough.
Oh,
let's not push the envelope.
I like it. So what's this? Blakey Okie.
Blakey Okie, and what was he singing again? Oh, Enrique Iglesias.
Don't just say the name, Enrique, and all right, listen to the track.
It's a great track.
Would you dance if I asked you to dance? Would you run and never look back? Would you cry if you saw me crying? Would you save my soul tonight? Would you tremble if I touched your lips? Would you laugh? Oh, please tell me this. And would you die for the one you love? Hold me in your arms tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can take my breath away.
I just don't know what song he's singing.
We can't talk about too much. 2 quick things I've got though.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's just read it. That's all he's done. He listened to the track.
After I heard the chorus, hero, whatever. I got what it was. But up until that point, unless you know the music, you have no idea what he's singing. There's no verse. There's no tone that he knows.
I just like that, same as his first one, he did both of them in one take. That's all it needed.
He's a one take wonder.
That's it.
He's pretty impressive. I'll tell you what, I don't mind that version. There might be something coming up. I think we might have to do.
What?
The Essential Blake Martin. Greatest hits. So there's a label of sorts, I guess. It's not a label, but whatever. It's like a compilation package that everyone gets shot out. It's like the Essential Bob Dylan or the Essential...
I've got Frank Sinatra.
Essential Frank Sinatra. There you go.
Good.
How about this one? You go down JB Hi-Fi,
Yeah.
number 1 on the charts. The essential Blake Martin, black and white photo,
But
bung eye.
I was gonna say he needs a couple of albums first to have like an essential greatest hits. But then I just thought about just on the spot. Then
He's got greatest hits right now.
every song is the greatest hit.
Every song's fresh because you have no idea what the fuck he's singing.
That's true. All right, so there's a lot of movies out lately. Let's get some
movies, mate. No, I've got some bad news. Someone else is coming up.
What?
Well, I don't know if you pay attention to the entertainment news, but someone has passed away.
No.
Yeah, someone's passed away. And that's why we have our new segment.
Celebrity Death of the Week. This week, Peaches Geldof.
I hate that. I really do hate that.
Peaches Geldof.
I know who did the voice.
Yeah, you.
And it's, me. And it creeps the fuck out. It's my own voice.
Yeah, it's a bit scary voice. If you're listening to Dark Room right now, I guess you're probably a little scared.
I'm scared, and it's pretty light in here, and I've got a big, muscly, gorgeous-looking boy next to me.
Yeah.
And it's me.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Tell you what you should be scared of.
Yes.
The corpse of Peaches Geldof, resurrected.
All right.
Yeah.
Who is she? That's
Well,
what I don't
if
know.
you ask me on Monday who Peaches Geldof was, I guess the daughter of Bob Geldof. Never heard of her before. But apparently this is...
Do I even know who Bob Geldof is?
He was the... I guess he's either guitarist or singer for a big... Not even that big of a band.
What band?
I can't remember. But
no one... Actually, no. I definitely do know the name.
He organised the first Live Aid.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Like the original one in the 80s.
Yeah,
the
original, and he's always like that's his main thing. He's always in these causes and whatever.
Yeah.
And
he's always in those celebrity songs.
Right, yeah.
Where they get heaps of celebrities.
Yeah, that shit. But Peaches Geldof, fashion model, I don't know, stylist, I guess, and socialite, died.
Now she's got something else to add to the list.
What?
Dead.
That is something that she can put on
that's
her
horrible.
resume.
I don't even like this segment. It's a horrible segment.
It's a nice segment. Also, there's another celebrity death that happened just 2 days ago as well.
The Mixter,
Mickey Rooney.
Big Mickey Rooney.
The only place I know him from is The Simpsons.
Yeah, when he's like, what does he say again? He's like, Mickey will do it.
Yeah. And then he does the Jiminy Jiggers from Radioactive Man, The Simpsons.
I just like in that episode with the old man who's crushed by the car.
Yeah.
No, I'm Bart Simpson when he gets hurt.
Yeah, I like that episode. That's
It's
a good one.
quality episode. I don't know why we're doing later on in the show. I know it's later, but I don't know why we're doing movie news when we could be doing Simpson reviews.
Simpson reviews. Maybe another segment.
I think next week we're going to have some Simpson reviews.
Simpson reviews of shows that happened 20 years ago.
The thing is,
the last time The Simpsons was funny.
Kieran's not here for producing.
I forgot to mention that. Thank God he's not here.
Oh, yeah.
Now we can trash him.
But as soon as he does listen to this,
Yeah.
he's going to can that idea straight away.
Which for sure.
Simpson reviews.
Gone.
It will not go past kids.
Why would we do Simpsons reviews? They haven't been relevant for about 15 years.
That's his problem. But I enjoy it. I enjoy Simpsons.
So yeah, that's Peaches Geldof. Let's see that.
I heard she died from like a
I don't
diet.
know.
She had like an extreme diet.
Extreme diet. Probably nothing of just air. That's probably her
She's
diet.
probably eating one of those like celery diets or something. I had a school teacher who she was on the celery diet.
Celery diet. That's negative. Like if you eat celery, it's negative nutrients and negative calories. Like you actually lose energy from processing.
It was like, I think it was that, or it might have been like a soup diet. I don't know. Whatever she was on, she wasn't getting enough of anything.
Yeah,
during the
just
day.
anything. Celery is
And
bad.
She was at the shops one day at the supermarket or whatever and collapsed.
Yeah.
She's like, I just had nothing in me. And when I went to the doctor and everything, they're like, what are you doing to yourself?
What are you doing, you fuckwit?
It was pretty much, you are a fuckwit.
Because if you're eating celery, you're not getting any fats, you're not getting any sugar, you're not getting any carbs, you're just getting, it's pretty much just water.
It's pretty fucked
And anyway, that's the end of Celery Hour for 1 week.
Celery Hour. I can't wait till next week.
To Peaches Geldof, sorry about being dead.
Celebrity Death of the Week. This week, Peaches Geldof.
So that was Peaches Geldof dead.
I don't want to have this every week because it's celebrity death of the
Well,
week.
if someone dies every week, unfortunately we have to have it, Laney. I don't know what to say.
I like it.
We have another segment.
What's the next segment?
It's movie news.
Oh, okay.
Live from an empty theatre where one loner sits in a dark room comes movie news with dog barking.
I guess that sound isn't really relevant now because I had to go see this movie with my girlfriend.
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
Good job, Kieran, dickhead. Anyway, so I went to go see the Lego movie.
Hang on. More important.
Yes.
Why would she go anywhere with you in public?
Well, I dress nicely.
once.
And I try to smell my best, as hard as it is.
For once.
And I try to, I don't know, brush my teeth. And I do stuff. You guys aren't giving me enough credit.
But you only do it when we're not around.
Yeah, well, you know.
Speaking
actually,
of which, I've worn this jumper for the last
She was actually complaining because I bought a new pair of pants today, which I'm wearing right now.
Oh, they're your typical same coloured pants.
I had to buy new ones because I keep ripping holes in them. I ripped a hole in these pants, and I ripped a hole in my black pants. I'm fucking ripping holes in everything.
Where are the holes?
I don't know, I just ripped it. One was a crotch hole. One was a crotch hole, and one was, I can't remember the other one.
One day, I was at this person's house, and we set up a trampoline out the backyard. And then we're like, let's go to the shops for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we've gone to the shops, and when we set up the trampoline, somehow ripped the pants. I can't even say it. Like, it ripped a massive hole in the arse of the pants.
Nice, I love it.
Anyway, we were at the shops for an hour before I realised, and I had to rush home. I was like, oh shit.
I got a good hole in the pants story too.
Come on.
So I remember it was in probably year 8 or year 9, right? And I was in year 8, 9. I think we maybe played some sport, like some soccer or whatever, at lunchtime. And then all of a sudden, I just hear this rip in my shorts. This big rip, right? And it's not like if I close my legs. You right, man?
Okay.
He loves his own story. So I ripped.
And this one, go.
Yeah, and I ripped it, and like it wasn't noticeable if I closed my legs or if I just walked with like a shuttle step. So if I just like put one foot
like
just in front of the other,
pants.
like I shit my pants. So I guess I looked like a retard, but like I had to go the whole day without wearing it. So the whole day, I had to spend trying to conceal this fact. Yeah. So I just try to sit most of the day behind my chair.
Yeah.
Or when I was at lunch, I'd just be like, oh, Tom, do you want to go kick the footy? Nah, I think I'll just
feel like it today.
I think I'll just sit against this wall. Fuck off. And yeah, so then I had to walk home. And by now, the rip is honestly, it's from my knee to the other knee. And like if I open my legs, you just see my dick hanging from my boxers pretty much.
And how old were you?
Probably about 14, 15 years old. So I'm past the age where I'm past the age where it's acceptable to be a fucking idiot. And I ended up walking home. No one noticed. That was the key.
Good.
If anyone, this is the first time I've ever told this story. So there you go. You're the first person to know about it.
You know stories that I know lots of stories about you from high school. Because we didn't go to high school together.
We're just going to skip over movie news, I guess.
We come back to that in a minute.
Right.
I heard you sat in dog shit one day.
So
how did that happen?
Not just one day, the very last day of high school. So we all spend a nice day at Luna Park. Everyone's like signing jumpers and like, oh yeah, you're great, man. I'm going to miss you, bro. And we had a nice day. We went to this park just outside St Kilda.
Yep.
And we were all sitting around, and all of a sudden, I sit down, and I didn't notice, but I could smell the smell. I was like,
and no one was sitting there.
What's that smell? No one was sitting there. And I got up, and everyone noticed that I shat my pants. Well, I didn't shit my pants, but I had shit on my pants. And then it didn't help. Every fuckwit, Sasha, Kieran, probably Al, I can't remember exactly who, every fuckwit told everyone. Because we're all sitting about a group of 50 students. Yeah. Everyone knew. So the rest of the day, I was shit pants.
Well, and then you shit your pants on New Year's, so that's
a running theme.
It's pretty shitty.
Yeah.
All right, so you went to the movies.
Fucking 20 minutes later.
From an empty
May as well play that sound again for you, everyone. There it is, empty theatre. Da, da, da. Skip ahead a little bit. Movie news. So back to it. After the shit hour, shit pants, and shit stories.
Hang on.
Alright, you ready, bro?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Sorry, just enjoy that.
So I went to see the Lego movie.
Oh yeah, you went with your girlfriend,
Went with my girlfriend.
What did you
By the way, did you know that sound doesn't really sound right? Because it says I go alone, but I actually go with my girlfriend.
We explained this before.
I know, bro. So I went to see the movie. Pretty good. A lot of it kind of looks like it's stop motion, but it's not stop motion. It's all done with animation. I keep hearing that fucking other Peaches Geldof sounder. This bitch won't go away. It's back from the dead.
You're sitting next to the keyboard.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're touching it or not, or if
it just keeps
that
playing.
sound effect keeps just haunting me.
Just keeps playing. It's back from the dead. So I went to the Lego Movie, all stop motion, beautiful, looks great. And Batman's in it, Superman's in it.
I do like
Shaquille O'Neal. They have all the NBA 2002 All Stars and little
I
Lego
heard
figurines.
someone's actually like a real person. Will Ferrell, is it?
Yeah, Will Ferrell's in it. So they have to ruin the movie for you.
Don't ruin it because I haven't seen it and I do want to see it.
Well, anyway,
I was told it was very good.
I'll just tell you because you won't know because you don't know the
thanks.
context. That he's in the movie in Lego form and he's also in it in real life. But that's all I'll tell you. I won't ruin the movie for you.
That's a bit strange.
Yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting movie.
Well, that was pretty shitty news.
Yeah. Tell you what else is shitty.
What?
The state of comic book movies at the moment.
Why?
Well, I was watching this Spider-Man trailer, Spider-Man #2 trailer, right?
Yep.
And I always thought Spider-Man was the kind of guy that he was kind of like he's a pretty weak guy. He's got like a frail little body.
That's the idea.
Yeah. And he's got but he beats everyone with his cool spider webs, right?
Yeah.
Like he wraps them up or whatever. Like a spider.
Yeah.
In the new movies, he's swinging obviously between skyscrapers, but there's about a jillion skyscraper explosions going around him. Buildings are being leveled. He's fighting
What's
3
wrong with
enemies
that?
at once. He's supposed to be this fucking guy who's like solving.
Oh, yeah. He's just a spider. He's not blowing shit up. And
Right.
Stuff.
He's not a fucking transformer.
Yeah, no,
and it seems like in every single comic book movie, everyone has to be explosions, transformers, and massive enemies. It sucks. I don't like it.
Well, I never read comic books. They just weren't for me. But
I think it's an American thing.
Yeah, from what I know, they do like an explosion.
It's too many explosions. Not every movie has to be Michael Bay directed. You can make a good Spider-Man movie that's.
But
like,
attention spans these
nerds
days
are
are
just
gone.
nerds are gonna see it irregardless. If you put a fucking Batman movie out, there's no nerd on the planet who's not gonna see it.
That's what I mean. So, whatever happens in the movie, the nerds are going to see it.
Yeah.
But then you've got people with no attention span, which anytime I think of watching a movie, I always think of David. Our friend David.
Retard.
I don't think I've ever watched a movie fully with him because
I can't stand people. If you're listening out there and I guess if you got to the end of this podcast, you have a really good attention span.
Yeah, so this is the same thing.
But if you can't fucking listen, you can't sit down, watch a fucking movie for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Honestly, what are you doing? Are you a fucking 4-year-old child?
No,
just sit there and watch the fucking movie. It's not that hard.
Some people are just like that. I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, say the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
The nerds are going to see it irregardless.
Right.
So whatever happens in it, they'll see it. But then you start putting explosions in and stuff like that, and then that draws in the no attention span crowd as well.
But
So
you can make the movies.
crowds.
You can make the movies cool without having explosions and having massive enemies. Like the Joker, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't have any powers or he doesn't have any special abilities.
Yeah.
He just walks around and just does whatever the fuck he wants and
Yeah.
kills people for no reason. That's cool.
But like the hard thing as well with Spider-Man is this is a reboot.
Yeah.
Of a movie that was recently done. Like that's
10 years ago.
I reckon that's the stupidest idea. I didn't really like the first of the new reboot.
Yeah.
But
I didn't
really
reboot. To be honest, I don't really like Spider-Man.
Batman reboot.
Yeah.
That was
Which Batman reboot?
the new Batman, the new trilogy of Batman.
Oh, you're saying it's
just-
going to look shit?
No, amazing.
Oh.
Some of my favorite movies of all
for
time. Batman Begins,
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises is a drop off.
Oh no, that is a monster movie.
Talking to a big Batman fan, that was a big drop off.
Yeah, because you're a poof.
Right.
But
yeah, because it had more explosions in it, so
I
the
watched
retail
the whole
liked it.
movie.
Yeah.
Like this is probably about 2 months or 3 months ago. Watched the whole movie. Like it's a good movie and everything. Like the last one. And then it got to the end scene, and it can't really be a spoiler alert because if you haven't seen it, you're a fuckwit.
If you haven't seen it, you ain't gonna see it now.
Yeah. Anyway, so he gets to the end scene and he blows up and it's like,
Yeah.
did he die or whatever?
Yeah.
And then they start crying at his funeral.
Yeah.
And then again, you see him later on. He's really alive, and
Yeah.
Alfred's really happy about it.
Oh, well, surprise,
And I
surprise.
swear, I was tearing up for that.
Tearing up from that.
Mate, I was tearing up.
It was good, but I mean...
Then a couple of days later,
Yeah.
because we've got Foxtel at home.
It's just kind of... The problem with the movie, it was just douchey at the end.
No, it wasn't. You're a poof.
And
Anyway.
Catwoman sucked.
Yeah, she did suck. I didn't like her at all.
I like her to suck me.
Yeah? Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm trying to tell a story.
Sorry,
it's just
bro.
ruining my story. I saw it a couple days later on Foxtel.
Mm-hmm.
Just the end bit, though. It was just those end series of sad events. I was tearing up again. I didn't even have to watch the whole movie, and it was just...
No.
It was tugging at me. They're very good movies. The original movies are good in a different way.
They're kind of... I tried to watch the original Batman with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
And I remember watching it and being alright, but it just...
No, it is. They are really good.
Yeah, but compared to
Yeah,
Batman
but they're
Begins,
good.
Batman
They're not amazing.
I think
like
Batman
the
Begins is like my favourite one. I can remember watching it because before the Dark Knight Rises came out, they reshowed all the old ones.
Yeah.
And I watched Batman Begins. Fuck, that's a good movie.
I think they are all amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Batman Begins, and they're all three of them. The last two are kind of the same.
Yeah.
But Batman Begins and then Dark Knight, they're very different, but very similar at the same time. That was crazy.
Yeah. No, good movies. And the new Superman, what do you think of that?
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it. Bro.
No
good.
Look, I just don't really like Superman. I don't like the idea of him.
Shit ass. He's not an interesting character to me. What's this guy? He's just kind of like this guy who doesn't really have a personality. He flies around. And
there's like nothing really to it.
Nah. I like the music. That Superman music. That's good.
Oh, the Superman ride.
Yeah.
And you got to keep line because
Kieran
we went
was
to Queensland together.
Kieran was here. He could fucking play it. He could play the Superman theme right
That's
now.
why I hate it.
Yeah.
But we went to Queensland together.
Yeah.
And we went to the theme parks together.
Just me and you to Queensland.
No, there was a couple of...
it was just me.
No, well, we went as a big group, but only a few of us actually went to the theme parks.
Yeah, and why the fuck wouldn't you go to a theme park? What's
they're
wrong
dumb.
with them?
I don't even like them.
Yeah.
But we went on the Superman ride so many times.
We did.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Because we just kept lining up again and again.
That was a great
And we were
ride.
going separately, separate groups. So it would be like one of us would be on each roller coaster no matter what.
Yeah. And the lines, they weren't short either because it was fucking summer as well.
Yeah, it was worth it though.
My favourite ride? Wild West ride. Definitely. Love the Wild West.
Wild West was good, but we didn't go on it while we were there.
I did go on it. I don't think you guys did.
Oh, no, you broke off. We went to something else.
Yeah.
I think I went to Scooby-Doo. No, Scooby-Doo is a good
We're sounding fucking like the biggest nerds on earth.
You know what's the worst
I
thing?
went to go say Scooby-Doo. No, you went to Wild West, I went to Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo, you got to line up, and it is one of the worst lines in the whole thing.
Oh, it's fucking huge.
And they have that video.
I reckon
it goes for 2 minutes.
They have this video from the DVD of the Scooby movie, right? And it's just it's probably about a 10-minute, 15-minute documentary style, and they kind of interview each actor, and everyone gets their point of view.
It's the type of documentary, like there's a lot of documentaries you can watch sort of over and over, but this is the type of like a fun, action-packed, like let's just get everything out of the way.
Yeah,
And once you've seen the documentary, you've seen it. Like,
if you
don't want to see it.
The first time I saw the documentary, it's pretty good.
Right, yeah,
Right?
you've learned some new things and stuff.
I've been to Movie World probably 3 times since I initially saw it.
Yeah.
And I know every line. I couldn't tell you now, but if I was there, I straight away am like,
yeah,
straight
I know.
into
As soon as you hear it, you could say it as it goes. You can't just say it off the top of your head now. It is horrible. I've actually seen a Scooby-Doo movie, though.
Me too. I think I've seen 1 and 2.
I don't think I saw 2.
And it's a good ride, too. I like that ride.
I just
First time I went on it.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh, nice. What about Velma?
Oh,
they have a little makeover of Velma. She's pretty hot.
Yeah, that's another story. Anyway, what else have we got for today?
That's about it, I reckon.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we had a good trip to Tacoma. Got the video to watch.
Yeah, make sure you go on YouTube.
Make sure you please go watch it because it's actually monetized, so you might get about 10 cents.
Is this one monetized?
Yeah, it's monetized.
Is it we will get 10 cents or you will get 10 cents because you have the account?
I will get 10 cents.
That's fun. I don't even know the account.
Well, if you want,
details.
I'll give you 3.33 cents if you want, bro. No worries. Go on ANZ Banking, get it done straight away. But yeah, definitely go to it because our other videos aren't monetized, so I ain't getting a cent from that.
So don't go to our channel. Don't watch the other videos.
No, just
watch the Tacoma Macca's video.
Just watch that one. Well, Annie, good show.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
I hope you enjoyed it.
I hope you didn't get bored when we're talking about movies and then probably just turn it off like I'm sure plenty did.
Well, I remember last night Blake said he really enjoyed the movie talk. Really enjoyed it.
Blake is one of my only friends I can talk to movies about. Right. So that doesn't really help because if he enjoyed it, no one else did.
Because Blake has shit for taste.
Alright, if you're listening now, comment on our wall.
Yes.
Whether you like... No, just tell us in general. What's good, what's bad.
Go to the Tom Laney Show page.
On Facebook.
And you can say whatever you want to us. You can call our podcast shit.
I've said abuse us, but I'll give it back.
I've actually got abuse today over the Tacoma thing. Yeah.
That's next week's material.
Next week, we might have some other stuff that might be from Tacoma that we didn't play this week. Knock on wood. But hopefully we'll have a good show this week as well.
Yeah.
I know what I just said.
Alright, well, good night. Have fun.
Suck you later.
See you later.
Show, cause what you did you know was wrong, and all the nasty things you done. So baby, listen carefully while I sing my comeback song. You lied to me. She said she'd never turn on me. You lied to me, but you did. You lied to me. All this pain you said I'd never feel. You lied to me, but I do. Turn on.